Hi, I'm Sarah Landis, co-founder of MKR LAB in Lewisboro, and we're running STEAM programming, robotics, graphic design, coding. We're doing some game design, STEAM labs, some engineering, and everything that we do, all of our classes are student-centered and project-based. So everyone's project is going to be unique, and their robot is going to look the way that they want it to look, and it's going to move the way they want it to move, have the features they want. If you're making a game, the characters in the game are going to look the way you want, and they're going to do the things that you want them to do. The other objects in your game are going to be whatever you want them to be. And we do student-centered projects because they are more engaging and they result in a deeper level of learning. We also do a lot of debugging, and we use the design process constantly. So these two things, the design process is when you make something, you test it out, you see what you like and what you don't like, and you iterate, you make changes, test it out again, and repeat until you're really happy with what you've made. Using the design process and going through the debugging process develop a lot of persistence, perseverance, grit, and it all is part of creating this growth mindset. You can do it if you are persistent enough. The things that we might perceive as failures are really just part of the path. They are steps that we learn along the way, what works, what doesn't work, why we do things one way versus another, and sometimes something works in one instance and doesn't work when we use it on a different program. So we learn a little bit about that. And the other thing that we're doing a lot of is we're learning how to learn. Some of the things that we're doing are so new. Some of the microprocessors that we're using are really new, and the languages that we're using on them, they might still have some bugs in them. We're learning how to use the tech in our hands, how to make it do what we want. We're using off-the-shelf components. We're using open source software, and often we're using them in really unique and new ways. So in that sense, we're hacking. We are using things in ways that they weren't intended. We're using them in new ways to do different things. Some of the things that we're doing might not have been done before, or might not have been done exactly the way that we're doing them. Sometimes we see our students do some code in a different way than we might suggest, and they improve upon it. They make it more streamlined and better. We've seen our students surpass our test designs in robots and be our battle bots. So that's pretty awesome. And at the end of the day, it's a process, and students are really thrilled when they have put in their work and they make a robot work, and they make a game, a full game from start to finish, and they're able to share it with a friend. It's really satisfying, and they have this true sense of accomplishment, that they had to work a little hard, and they learned, and they stretched, and they grew, and they walked away with some mad skills. So that's what we're doing, and we hope you'll check us out.